Everything is gonna be discounted this week. Some stuff's gonna be $5 off, some stuff's gonna be $20 off, but I don't feel that that constitutes a purchase. Don't get on here and spend some money that you don't have and buy something that you don't need because somebody said that it was on sale. I think that you should only buy Black Friday stuff if you need the thing or you were legitimately already gonna buy it, because at that point, it's just a win. So I got a lot of stuff. I got this stuff separated through categories. I don't wanna waste no more of y'all time. Let's get straight into this. Let's start with the cameras. It's not a lot of cameras on sale for Black Friday, but the ones that I did find, I think are really good deals. First up is the Panasonic Lumix GH6. This camera just came out, and right now on B&H, for Black Friday, you can get it for $500 off. This is an incredible camera. I did a semi-review on it. I shot a music video on it. Great camera. Can't beat it for the price, honestly. This thing has tons of features. $500 off if you want to get it. The next camera is the Lumix S5, and this right now is going for $500 off as well. Lumix is doing an incredible deal right now when it comes to Black Friday deals for their cameras. So you can pick up an S5 right now for $1,500. Can't beat it. This is also a really great camera. Next up is Sony. Now, I tried to find some Sony deals, but they weren't really doing too many that I felt were worth it in terms of like, this is a deal, I need to go buy it. Came across this right here. This is the A7R IV. This is an incredible photography camera. And this is a kit, and this kit right here comes in at $500 or $510 to be exact. So if you're looking for an A7R IV, nice photography camera, you can get this kit right here, which comes with a memory card, an extra battery, and a bag. It comes with the tough Sony cards as well, which are some of my favorite. Can't beat this deal right here. It's $510 off. Next thing is the A7 III. A7 III is $300 off. This is a kind of older camera at this point, but still a great camera. I actually got an A7 III. If you're looking to buy one of these, hit me up on Instagram because I'll sell you mine, honestly. But this is coming in at $300 off. So if you want one, you can get it for $1,700 brand new. This next camera, you probably wouldn't expect it, but this is the Fujifilm Instax Mini 11. Now, I absolutely love these mini Polaroid cameras. I have tons of like photo albums that I just put as like coffee table books in my living room. These things do a really good job at capturing the moment. They aren't intrusive. You want to take these to like Thanksgiving or Christmas or like capture photos at a birthday party, this is the one to do it. And you got tangible photos, which I love. So this is coming in at $17 off, which it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, I love this camera, so I figured I'd bring it up. And the next one is the GoPro Hero 11. And this is the brand new one. It's coming in at $100 off. So if you want to pick one of these up or you've been thinking about it, right now's the time because it's $400, $100 off of $500. This is a pretty significant deal. Every year on Black Friday, I buy memory. SSDs, hard drives, memory cards. I think that these are the things that like, you really can't beat for the price, and they usually go for really good deals. First up is this SanDisk SSD. This is a 4 terabyte right here, and this is coming in at $600 off, which is crazy. This thing reads up to 2,000 megabytes per second, which is incredible, reads and writes. So this is gonna be great for editing. And not even just this 4 terabyte option, they have a 2 terabyte option as well, which is offering not as big of a deal, but $220 off as well. So if you're looking for an SSD, this is a great one. Next is this crucial 4 terabyte X6 SSD. I actually edited off of one of these. I don't know if it'll come in the frame, but I edited off of one of these. This is a great deal as well. So for a 4 terabyte SSD, this one is coming in at $259, $190 off. Now this one is not as fast as the one I just showed, but I edited off of it and it works. Next thing is a CF Express Type B card. If you got an R5, this is gonna be a great option for you. This is coming in at $130 off. So, I mean, $270, you can't beat it. If you need some additional memory cards, this is a good one to grab. Now, this one right here is actually not a deal. I just wanted to mention it because I love these SD cards. I know SD cards are like prone to failure, but this is like the least susceptible to failure. These Sony Tough cards, 128 gigabytes, are coming in at $20 off. So not much of a deal, but if you need some SD cards, some great ones, this is one to look into. This is a high capacity hard drive. Do not try to edit off of this if you buy one of these. These are strictly for storing data. When I edit down a project and I'm done with the project, these are the hard drives that I put the project on and just put in a corner somewhere. They're super slow, they're loud, they take a ton of time to start up. These are not what you want to edit off of. But if you need to store lots of files, this is great. So this is a Western Digital 16 terabyte hard drive, tower. This thing's great. And this is coming in at $150 off. These are the things that I typically buy on Black Friday just because I have a ton of storage making these YouTube videos and music videos as well. So you can't beat it. And it's also deals along the lines of like, some of the smaller options. So if you go down to 14 terabytes, you get 120 off. 12 terabytes, you get $75 off, so on and so forth. Shout out to my man's Pete. The Nomadic McKinnon 35 liter backpack is coming in at $80 off. If you're thinking about picking this up, this is a great deal for this. This is the bigger option. This isn't the latest updated smaller option, but this is a great backpack. I actually used this backpack for a while. The next one is the Zhiyun Weebill 3. I did a review on this gimbal, and we actually still use the gimbal for a lot of my BTS stuff. This is a great gimbal. This is coming in at $130 off. So if you were thinking about it, great deal, definitely a good time to purchase it. The next one is the Moment Cinebloom Diffusion Filter. So this is gonna bloom out your highlights on stuff that's blown out. This is a great deal. This is coming in at $22.50 off. So not a lot off, but this thing only costs $90. So this is a significant deal. The next one is the Rode Wireless 2 Go microphone set. This is coming in at $67 off. So if you wanna pick these up, you were thinking about it, great deal, great time to buy, right? This Blue Yeti microphone, goated. All creators who for like starting out doing like tutorials and stuff like that, we're using this microphone. This is a great deal and it's a great quality microphone. This is coming in at $45 off. So you need to do voiceover stuff or you need to do even podcasts, and I podcasted off this microphone. It's not the best option for that, but you can definitely do it. So this is coming in at $45 off. This next one is the Impact Pro Backdrop Support Kit. It's not that cheap. It's a good deal because it's $100 off, but if you go on Amazon, you can definitely find an option for backdrop stands cheaper than this, but it will not be as quality as this set right here. So if you want a quality backdrop set, this is a great option and it's $100 off. This tripod head right here is legendary. The Manfrotto 502 with the flat base head. This is a great fluid head option. It works well on tripod sticks. It also works well on sliders as well. This is coming at $140 off, so this is a great deal for this. And if you want an option that comes with sticks, they have one also, and this is coming in at $135 off. So it's $365 total, but this is a great investment in terms of tripods because you're gonna have a smooth fluid head and this is gonna last for a really long time. All right, let's get into computers. I am an Apple Mac guy, so don't get at me if you use Windows. I found some deals for some MacBooks though. So this right here is a 16-inch M1 Pro chip and this is coming in at $300 off. It is a specific variation configuration, but if this is a configuration that you were thinking about buying $300 off, you really can't beat it. This is for a 16-core GPU, 16 gigabytes of memory, and a 512 gigabyte SSD. So, I mean, if you're looking at buying this particular option, you can get it right now for $300 off. This next one is also a 16-inch MacBook Pro, but this is a M1 Max. And these things are beasts. I have one of these. I edit all the time off of it, so this thing chops footage great. This is also a specific configuration as well. So if you were thinking about buying a specific configuration, this is a good price. And I don't know if these are still like back ordered like crazy like they were back in the day. I say back in the day like years, like a couple months ago. But if these are back ordered, you can buy this right now and you can get $500 off of it. So this is a 32-core GPU, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 4 terabyte SSD. This is the version that I have. I love this thing and it is a really, really good editing machine. And the next one is also a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Max chip. This is just a different configuration. This one right here is $300 off. This is the 32-core GPU, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and a 1 terabyte SSD. So these are really good deals. This laptop, I cannot recommend it enough. Let's get into some lights. Nanlite Pavo Tube 30C. This is a tube kit. I love these tube lights. I've used them for numerous music videos. These aren't the latest version of the tube lights, but honestly, if you don't care about pixel effects, these are gonna be more than viable for what you need. These are coming in at $121 off, so $487 total if you're thinking about picking these up. Really good cop right now. The next thing is the Nanlite Forza 60B. This is a great kit. I used a light similar to this for the music video that I just shot for Redhead. These things are great. They're actually really powerful for the size that you get. And these are coming in at $65 off. So if you need a kit, $255. This is a really great key light, and you put the Bowens mount attachment on it, you're gonna have a ton of different accessories that you can attach to this. I wanted to make sure I gave a shout out to my guys at Aperture, but unfortunately their Black Friday sales do not start until the 25th. So if you're thinking about picking up some Aperture products, I would say wait till the 25th, just see what they put out. I'm sure they're gonna have some amazing deals for some lights. Let's hop into software. I was hoping that like DaVinci was gonna go on sale. They were gonna like give out a really good Black Friday deal for that, but I didn't see it. This right here is Motion VFX. This is where I get pretty much all of my effects for Final Cut Pro 10. They have tons of bundles for DaVinci Resolve as well. They are selling everything right now for 30% off, and then they have additional sales that they're gonna unlock throughout the weeks of November. So keep an eye out for that. They have a ton of different stuff. Like I said, I use them for pretty much all my YouTube videos and also a ton of my music videos as well. So Motion VFX stuff is great. 30% off of all bundles. They have tons of different things. Adobe has 25% off of Creative Cloud if you want to get on board with Adobe. I know we talk a lot of crap about Premiere, but they do have some solid programs aside from that, like Photoshop, Lightroom, Audition, After Effects, that sort of stuff like that. So you were thinking about getting on board with Creative Cloud, they got 25% off for Black Friday. And the next thing is myself. I'm doing 50% off of all digital assets in my store, so that's a shameless plug. Doesn't show it right now, but after this video, I'm gonna update everything. So it's gonna be 50% off, and I'm gonna run that until this upcoming Monday. Now let's get into lenses. I wanted to find some Sony lenses, but honestly, it wasn't many Sony lens deals that I felt were significant enough to like, oh, you need to buy right now. It was like a lot of stuff, it was like $100 off. So I mean, if you're thinking about purchasing any Sony lens, I'm pretty sure that it's like $100 off for almost all of them. Canon really turned up though, so I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff that Canon got. This 15 to 35 millimeter f2.8, great versatile lens. This is going for $400 off, which is a great deal. If you're thinking about buying this lens, the time is now. The next one is the RF 100 millimeter f2.8. This is going for $400 off. I have the EF version. Love this lens, can't recommend it enough. They're also doing $100 off of the RF 35 millimeter f1.8. I just recently played around with this lens because Ryan rented it out. This is a great lens. And $100 off of 500 is a great deal. Next one is the 14 to 35 millimeter f4. This is going for $400 off. I can see this being a great vlogging lens if you already are on the RF mount system. And then Sigma is really turning up too. Like these two lenses that I'm about to show are like some of my favorite lenses of all time, especially this 35. The 18 to 35, the iconic lens, this is going for $120 off. You can't beat it. This is for Nikon mount and also Canon mount and Sigma mount. So all the mounts are going for $120 off. Great lens, incredible versatile lens. We've been using this lens for years. They should probably update it soon, but nonetheless, really great deal. If you're thinking about it, time is now. And the 35 millimeter Sigma f1.4R lens. This is actually my favorite lens that I own. I freaking love this lens. This is going for $150 off, and this is for all of the mounts that they offer for this lens. So great deal. I can't recommend this lens enough either. What Black Friday deals have you seen that you can, I guess, help everybody else out with? Subscribe. I'm out, y'all. Peace.